Okay, welcome back. Well, I have done sleeping until the form was completed. It doesn't look completed yet,
Yes.
I don't think. We are going to go inside and come back out. Another thing that happened was that Zeph dealer we had in the dungeon, a relative of his, came to offer us lots and lots of money to let him out, so I did, which is probably not the best thing. But I think that's why you keep dungeons anyway, which tells me I probably should have waited to see what would have happened if I had kept Eorn with me. Oh well. That's probably the main use for them, is that they sit there as hostages until someone comes to free them. And they give you money. So, thing to say, the prisoners are a source of money. I'm now a privatized prison. Interesting. Um, yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. It is a grim thing. Okay, let's see if we can talk to the steward, the seneschal. What is she called again? The steward. You've done an impressive job restoring the keep's defenses. I don't think a mouse could sneak past the walls. Well, on to business. Our prestige is 18. We ignored a supplicant by accident. 24 upgrades and plus 6 hirelings. Prestige went down because we ignored a supplicant because I didn't know you didn't have to be in the area to do that. We are going to rest one more time, and I'm going to look at the journal. Oh, we're going to go look at the form, then we're going to rest one more time. And we're going to go look at the journal and see where we have to go. I think we have to go to the first fires for the court. And we're going to try to get that done with.
Looks a little healthier than before.
Thank you, Durance. Psychotic self. Okay. Can't really afford. Yeah, it's all repaired now. Can't really afford to do much. But I don't want to just stop. Okay, I could get the library. No, that's way too much. The craft hall would have me not enough for the for that. That would have me not enough. Training grounds. That would leave me with enough to pay hirelings. That would leave me with enough to pay hirelings. I'm going to do the library. It is very cheap and it gives me a prestige upgrade. And I'm going to sleep and take an intellect bonus. Okay, reputation has recovered because I spent all that. Brutish warrior has arrived seeking employment. He is nearly set upon, but your patrols intervened. Okay, so hold it. We have a person who wants to be employed. We will look at that. You have gained reputation with Deerford Village, minor. Why? Maybe I should check my reputations. I'm not exactly sure where they. Did I say welcome to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity? No, I did not. I apologize. I should have done. Though I'm sure you would probably not be all that interested in a mildly loopy person. Where is this brutish warrior guy that's seeking employment? Yeah, apparently nowhere. Okay. Neutral champion ally. Faintly good. Okay. I've got good reputations in a lot of places. I'm happy. I'm happy. Let's see what this court has to say about me, and my intellect is up. Why am I gesturing? Oh, that's right. Cold medication makes me loopy. Hi. Oh, there's no camera. Okay. What is my intellect right now? Intellect is currently 18.
Better indeed.
Thank you. So currently, my character is smarter than I am, which is not surprising. I'm supposedly very smart. There are a couple different kinds of smart, and the practical kind of smart is not the kind of smart I am. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check. Where is it we need to go to this? We got called to court. Never far... Where is... Oh, there it is. A call to the court. Ducal Palace and First Fires District... Okay, so we need to go to First Fires. And will it let us go to First Fires? It will not let us go to First Fires. So we got to go to Copper Lane and then go to First Fires. And we still have to explore those catacombs, but I don't think we're going to do that just yet. I probably should quick save when I get here so that I don't lose all this wonderful, wonderful progress of clicking rest repeatedly. That was such an amazing video last video. I mean, it was actually kind of interesting. We got to talk to, we finally got some progress on Durance's quest. That kind of quest with travel with Durance for some time, and eventually something will happen that will give you XP. Where was he? Where? Oh, maybe he was in the hirelings and I could have hired him. Okay. Okay. I am getting beaten up by the stronghold events. Oh, this First Fires is way over here. Okay. This is really kind of cool that the first time you show up in a place, you have to actually get there via an exit that connects to it. And then after that, you can quick walk to it. Hello, vampire actors. We haven't actually encountered vampires yet, so I don't know if that's precisely the way it goes. But the lore that we read implies that the vampire thing starts with they start as vampires and they descend into being ghouls and other things. 15 minutes. It takes 15 minutes to make this trip. That's really, really tiny. Any weapon, shield, or suit of armor can be enchanted by clicking the enchant button from its description page. That's really cool, actually. Again, yeah, if you remember my Neverwinter Nights thing, I think it finished sometime during the summer, where I was playing Marin. I was playing 7 other titles, but a lot of the videos of that hadn't gone up got lost when the external hard drive died. I'm supposed to go to the Ducal Court. Ducal Palace, there it is. Okay. Oh, right. Quick save. Quick save accomplished. And I really liked the very little bit of stronghold building.
Infighting, greed, and a shrine to Margaret as well. Her clergy belongs there.
Oof. You do not like your own deity. Deity? Well, I guess considering they're killing gods, deity isn't all that bad a way to refer to them in this game. Travel to the Ducal Palace in the First Fires District of Defiance. Speak to Chancellor Warren at the Hall of Records. We lost money to bandits. We need to increase our security. Okay. Okay, we did earn money though. Quite a bit of money. Turn 10. You. Okay. Actually, let me look at this. Cool. Okay. Welcome to the Ducal Palace. Now, where are we supposed to go? Call to court. Hall of Records inside the place. Where is this Hall of Records? Oh, it's right up the stairs. This is a very dusty keyboard. I should disconnect it and clean it. Or get a new one. I can get a new Japanese keyboard that thinks it's English. Or wait, if I get a new keyboard, will it come with the Japanese typing? I guess that doesn't matter. I have English operating thing. Forwin, Chancellor Warren, thank you for coming, Exil. I've been trying to track you down for some time. Well, I was in the town. This is Marshal Forwin, Earl Badamar's military advisor. He will serve as witness for this proceeding. Gestures at the man next to him. Well met, Road Warden. Your reputation precedes you. I admit you've created a bit of a stir throughout the nobility with your reclamation of Cade Noir. Most are still not sure what to think about of you. What's this about? The legitimacy of your claim to Cade Noir is in question. Earl Badamar has issued a ruling on the matter. Cade Noir was abandoned for over a century, and I've claimed the land through strength of arms. My claim is legitimate. If there were no other claimant, you would be correct. Unfortunately, this is not the case. All will be made clear once Lord Gathbin arrives. Do you have any questions for me while we wait? Tell me about Earl Badamar. Earl Badamar comes from an esteemed line of lords that rose to prominence after the War of Defiance some 150 years ago. The Deerwood consists of 7 earldoms. The Badamars govern the northern earldom known as the Grasp. As to the current Badamar, he is as fine a man as I know. It is an honor to serve him. That is all I need to know. Tell me about Gathbin. While I've met him but once, it was ample time to determine the character of Lord Arleder Gathbin, or lack thereof. He is descended from an old Aedaran line that predates the War of Defiance. His great-grandfather, Rannig Gathbin, was the Earl of Yenwood during the war. That is, until he was stripped of his lands and driven from the Deerwood. Yenwood? When the Deerwood was a mere colony of Aedwar, it was divided into 9 earldoms. When the Aedans were defeated and ultimately driven out, 2 of the earldoms were absorbed and borders were adjusted. Yenwood was one such earldom. The Grass is now the largest of the 7 earldoms, after it consumed the pre-war earldom of Yenwood. It encompasses notable settlements such as New Heomar, Garen's Grasp, Gilded Vale, and of course, Cade Noir. I have other questions. What was that you said about Road Warden? The one who rules Cade Noir on behalf of the Earl of Yenwood is traditionally known as the Road Warden. Your position might not be entirely official yet, but the title is an appropriate form of address. The Marshal nods and smiles. Do you know which way he has ruled? I'm sorry, my lord. My lord? But it's a non-gender term. You know, you have Greenwater. You call it all your Confederacy people call their nobles peer or Mapeer. Yes, but I chose a deliberate... Are you talking to me or are you talking to my creator? Oh, right. We shall have to consider that. Lady. Okay, the Earl's decree is sealed. Why am I here if his decree is sealed? Your timing is impeccable. Here comes Lord Gathbin now. Gathbin. That is a really, really interesting name. An opulently dressed man strides towards the Chancellor, his sandy hair trailing him like a banner caught in the light breeze, boot heels echoing through the hall. An elven woman with cropped hair, dressed in dark, glinting mail, shadows his steps before taking position alongside him. She watches you unabashedly, taking your measure. I get the feeling he's going to be argued against, because he doesn't seem like he's very popular. Let's move past this formality as quickly as possible. I have other matters to attend to. It's well known that Cade Noir belongs to me, by right. And where is this pretender, she who murdered the Raedricks, my own sister and her husband, and steals my land? Where is this low-born wretch? Waring clears his throat and glances at you. This woman here? I'm not a aristocrat. This is the lady of Caden Noir? I thought she was just another servant, perhaps a valet or scullery maid. Oh, oh! I have to do this. Everyone who owns their own keep, raise a hand. Go on, don't be shy. Imbecile! I hope you've enjoyed your time squatting on my land. Provoke me for it, and I'll hang you from the highest walls of Caden Noir when our business is finished. Chancellor, read the Earl's decree. Warren breaks the seal on the scroll and unfurls it. Regarding the matter of Gathman claim on Caden Noir, Earl Bedamar finds that Gathman claim was never relinquished by law. Caden Noir is the rightful property of the Gathman family. I knew it, Gathman smirks at you triumphantly. I'm not yet finished reading, my lord. Gathman rolls his eye and motions for the Chancellor to continue. However, the Earl recognized Exile's part in reclaiming Caden Noir, a site that has stood abandoned and even, some would say, cursed for over a century. Before Caden Noir's return to the Gathman family, the Earl has decreed that Lord Gathman will provide compensation in the form of absolutely not. Gathman folds his arms and a defiant scowl on his face. My lord, Warren raises his eyebrows. The amount is quite reasonable, and a requirement for your land to be returned to you if you will just allow me to finish. I'll not pay a single comp to this miscreant from my ancestral land. Do you think I'm blind to the Earl's motives, lackey? He thinks he can send a message with this insult? I have a message you can send, that son of a whore. Gavin raises an open hand as the Chancellor shrinks from him, arm raised in defense. Do I grab him? No, I'm going to say enough. How dare you give me an order? Gathman whirls to face you. My lord, I suggest you calm yourself immediately. The marshal's tone is calm, but his hand rests on the hilt of his sword. The elven woman deftly draws a pistol from her thick leather belt, her eyes widen in anticipation. You drew a pistol. My lady, my lord, please, there's no need for further violence. Lord Gathman holds your gaze for several heartbeats, his eyes burning with hatred. I'll be coming for what's mine. Count on it. Come, Captain Emery, we're leaving. He sneers defiantly before storming down the hall. The captain lowers her pistol and gives a smirking shrug before following her employer. That'll be interesting. Well, I can't say Gathman's reaction was entirely unexpected. Through no fault of your own, I'm afraid you've made a powerful enemy. He did seem a little upset, didn't he? I've heard he's always been vicious, even as a boy, and he could hold a grudge for a very long time. I am half tempted to let him have it, and get killed by the master below, and then come back in and fix everything again. In any case, Caden Noir now officially belongs to you, since Lord Gathman has rejected the Earl's decree. He hands you a deep blue scepter, which looks to have been carved entirely out of sapphire. Here. This belonged to one of the old lords of Caden Noir. By right, it is now yours. You have gained an item. Quid Heinous Stennis added to inventory. What does that do? Do I give him money? All that thing about resting to gain intellect, and I didn't get a chance to use it at all. Okay. Please, invitation to Lord Gathman. I'm feeling a little bit of the fever around my throat, sides of my neck. I probably shouldn't be up. Okay. I don't want to do that. We'll try this. He'll try to poison me or something. That is a generous offer. I'll make sure it reaches Lord Gathman. It was a pleasure to finally meet you, my lady. Warren bows. Perhaps we'll speak again under more pleasant circumstances. Farewell, Exil. The marshal nods at you and leaves. Ha! There you go. I'm a nice... Total quest experience 3,000. Really?
Yes.
Did I level?
Oh?
I don't think I leveled. No, I did not level. I'm diplomatic. I'm rational. Ooh, honest. Clever. Benevolent. I am getting a fairly good reputation. Do I have anything else I need to do here? Rejected the Earl. I should remain on my guard. Do I have anything going on at the, Yeah, the library is being built. No, we don't want to steal stuff. Okay, that's me. Aloth. These are all my characters. There's nobody to talk. Oh, wait. Records keeper. Do I have a thing here? Records archive. Ducal Palace.
Greetings.
Is there something I can pull for you? I'm looking for the militia records from the time of the Saints' War, trying to find out what happened to someone. Man clears his throat. We've had a number of inquiries about such information. I'm afraid we've had to bar access to the public. It seems there are still quite a number of folk in the Deerwood who bear ill will toward raid Sarans. They would be irresponsible to surrender their names to just anyone. Many came to settle here as refugees. Perhaps if you were more established in Defiance Bay, things would be different, but I have no reason to suspect you to be any different from the others. We've come a long way. I just need to find out about my brother. I don't even know what side he fought for. You must understand, I've heard many such stories. I'm afraid there is nothing I can do for you. Okay, farewell. I have to improve my reputation in Defiance Bay. It is currently neutral. Who are you?
How do you do?
Any news, Cher? Are you just here to see the Ducal Palace? Who are you? I'm a page here at the palace. I deliver messages and run errands for the Duke and his advisors. The pay is not great, but I can't think of a better introduction to politics. Looking for news? Tell me about the current Duke. Oh, that would be Avier Wolfgren. Don't let the title fool you, though. Our dukes have been elected since independence. Some find Duke Avier's rather coarse. He's a frontier noble. Personally, I think a rough and tumble type is just what Defiance Bay needs. What goes on here? Where to start? We've got meetings, public hearings, and ceremonies, and that's just the stuff that happens out in the open. Why can't I do this kind of character voice creation on the fly normally? Anyway, this is where the Duke and his key advisors work, so there's always someone bartering for a favor. Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to talk about that side of things, you know. But if you want the official version, we have a shrine devoted to McGraw, official records, and chambers for public hearings and council meetings. Oh, and your timer just went off, so I'm afraid that'll have to go to another video. And since you're obviously just sort of slightly on the edge of rational thinking, I think it'd be best to end the set of videos right here, process them, and put them up on your YouTube now. Okay? Yep. Go ahead and do that. Okay, Sidley, I will do that. Wait, you're talking to me, not Ixiel. Whatever. Where'd the other Q-tip go? I had 2 Q-tips here. I've been playing with those 2 Q-tips for over a week. Now there's only 1. Aha! Found the other Q-tip. Yeah, I'm a little bit loopy. Okay, see you later.